Hello and welcome back to my channel. It is Witchy Wisdom Wednesdays. Finally got good at saying that kind of fast, so yay me. This week the topic is on divination. This is a collaboration I'm doing with 6 other witches. They will be in the description. Make sure you check them out to see what they have to say about this topic. So we've done a few videos about divination and what it is and how to do it on my channel before. So this week I wanted to take the opportunity to explore a method I found that is quite ancient, and it's an ancient rite of divination that was widely known to be Scottish tradition back in the day, or Gaelic, but some Irish origins are in this as well. So it is pronounced Taghairm. And a small warning, we're going to be talking about animal and human sacrifice, so if you don't like that sort of thing, fair warning. This ritual was used to summon a cat-like demon whose name translated to Big Ears. This entity was known to do favors for the practitioner, but most of all, he knew the past, present, and future, and could answer any divinatory questions. Now, as far as the ritual, here is where it gets kind of dark and quite elaborate and bizarre. So there were a few methods that were used in this ritual. But what is frequent that pops up in most of the literature or writings or recordings of this ritual would be to see the future. The sorcerer would sacrifice an ox or a bull, and then they would have their bodies wrapped in their skin. Or if a human was involved, they would use the skin of the human as well. Then the sorcerer is put at the end of a waterfall or at the bottom of a precipice, and the area around them was decorated with objects of horrid and terrible things: entrails, body parts, bones, blood. The practitioner would keep focused on the question they had in their mind for divination purposes, what they were seeking answers to. And they would hold it in their mind's eye, and the spirits that were moved by the macabre area and the sacrifice would reveal the sorcerer's answer or put the images in their head to show them the future. Another way was for live cats, black cats, to be burned alive over a fire with the same macabre decoration. In theory, the wails of the black cat summoned Big Ears to grant the visions of the future to the practitioner. When they would do this, they would often burn the cats one after another, and this would go on for a period of several days while the practitioner was fasting. And the practitioner would have to be close to the fire and wrapped in the skin, be heated and just quite uncomfortable. It was thought that the sorcerer had to be terrified during the ritual to get results. So the surrounding area was designed to terrify with the visuals, and then the wrapping of the skin around the sorcerer was to give the feeling or impression that they were being held captive. This is a form of divination, or this form of divination is also called the spirit echo. The more disgusting, the more disturbing the ritual, the more demons and spirits would be summoned or would be invited, and more would appear. Just basically, the crazier, the better results they had. So the Scottish felt this was the most effective way to raise the devil himself, and all counts say the spirits were in a cat form. So all these entities that they would summon up, they would think of them as demonic entities. They would take the forms of the cats. And the more cats that were burned, the more of these entities would come in cat form. Pretty dark stuff, but I think their ultimate goal was to get in touch with the what was his name? Big Ears entity, so he could answer all of their questions in divination. So I do have to say this, guys, don't go killing animals and burning cats, okay? We can summon demons for divination in other ways, but I did want to share this. I found it very interesting, and I'm thinking of adapting my own ritual kind of based off this, but a bit more pleasing and without all the suffering of cats, because yeah, that hurts my heart a bit. What little heart I have. Just kidding. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this and found this as interesting as I did. I thought that I had to share this. I thought it's not talked about much. I haven't heard of it, at least until recently. And I think it's kind of a good idea to research this kind of stuff, kind of see what the old ways entailed in some cultures and traditions. Well, much love, guys, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and go check out the other ladies. Much love.